Yo. Welcome to another episode of UnPurists episode 30. Are we in 40s or
40,
30s?
40,
Nigga, we're in the 40s.
42. We just
Okay,
did
40,
41 like last week.
42, my bad. I always get it mixed up over in the 30s or 40s. But yeah, as you see, we have a three-man booth today.
Yeah.
Ayo is on some business out of his usual residence, so he couldn't make it today. He sends his love and his vibes. He also made a statement on Cash Wheeler that I will read later. We got a different show for y'all today. Of course, we'll be getting into the Cash Wheeler thug, being a thug in the streets of America. We'll get to that. That'll probably be the first thing we talk about. We'll talk about how that may or may not change the most anticipated match in the card. Some would say with the Young Bucks and FTR, and if that match does get changed, what does it get changed to? Who replaces Cash if they still want to have Dax there, blah blah blah. We're gonna have a fantasy draft and a fantasy draft. Are we only doing WWE or in AEW?
Yes, we are only doing WWE and AEW this time. But don't
Okay,
worry,
so-
don't worry. Soon we will do the all-time fantasy draft. But right now, for today, we're just doing AEW and WWE.
Yeah, I think all time will be for the four of us when AO's here another time. But I'm joined by two of my usual co-hosts. Good job, Marcus, and Sir Paragraph Rob. I'm gonna start with you, Marcus. How you been doing today, bro?
Yeah, man, I've been good, bro. I got a lot of things on my mind regarding this thug / hooligan Daniel Wheeler running out on the streets, throwing the blick on people.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to that. But all I gotta say is, when Bill Clinton wrote that crime bill back in 1993, he was looking at people just like Daniel Wheeler. And look what we got. That man was cooking, turns out.
I'm telling y'all. I told y'all, bro. Well, remember when we told y'all we have information on FTR? And y'all looked at this and said we was crazy?
Tried to tell y'all.
We tried to tell y'all.
Talk. I wasn't gonna say. I was just agreeing with how much of a thug Cash Wheeler is. Rob, how you doing today, bro? How you feel?
I woke up with the intention of being a full drone, and I was up early to look for WrestleMania tickets because I will be attending WrestleMania in Philadelphia next year. So I woke up pretty early, tried to get tickets, couldn't get tickets, and then fell back asleep. And all of a sudden, my phone started blasting. My ringtone started going off. I get texted, I get called, from all sorts of places. And they let me know that Daniel Cash Wheeler, has been caught and compromised on this Friday morning.
Lock him up.
Lock him up. I've been telling y'all, bro. We've been telling y'all we had information on FTR, but y'all didn't listen. Y'all didn't want to listen. Like, and the people who keep defending it or whatever, got something for y'all. Or making them weird, oh, this is gas jokes. We got something for y'all this episode. Go ahead, Chris.
Pretty good show for you today. We're gonna milk this Cash Wheeler situation very much. Let's start talking about that actually. So, I have the document in front of my face. Well, I have not the document; it's just the WrestlePurists page in front of my face. I will go ahead and read that out for everyone. Do I have to put allegedly in front of all this, or can I just? No, I don't got to put allegedly. It happened. All right, so. Not bad. I'm still scrolling for it. There it is. No, it's not. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. Cash Wheeler, WrestlePurists tweeted this out 8 hours ago. Cash Wheeler has been arrested and is currently incarcerated in Florida on charges of aggravated
Aggravated
assault with a firearm. Shamar Stapp also tweeted out, AEW responds to my request. Blah, blah, blah. He says, AEW has been aware of the charge, and we are closely monitoring the situation. He is fully cooperating with the local authorities.
Yes.
Okay, so it says Wheeler was arrested early Friday, so early today, by the Orlando Police Department and was booked in circuit court. According to county records, the Orlando Senator ran a report on the arrest this morning.
Yes.
Cash Wheeler had a 1 p.m. hearing this afternoon. A warrant for his arrest was filed on the 28th of July. God damn. Wheeler filed a plea of not guilty to the charge of aggravated assault with a firearm via his attorney on August 3rd. The charge is considered a third-degree felony in the state of Florida. So, Marcus, you let this happen in your state, by the way.
Right.
Bro, this shit happens in my state every day.
So, whatever incident
they got a bunch
led
of
to the
little
arrest.
white dudes running
Like-
around Florida, beating niggas up with guns.
Like, bro, in my city, bro, 2 days ago, a nigga got blicked down on the interstate by my house. Like, shit just be happening.
So basically, this happened a while ago, back in July, basically, and just no one knew about it, which is kind of odd in wrestling that no one knew. Well, I guess it's not that odd, but I guess when the warrant goes out, it's kind of odd no one knew about it, besides people close to the situation.
Right.
But to say this did not happen, this was not like, oh, one night, like last night, Cash decided to flash a gun at somebody. That did not happen.
Right.
But when I first read this report, I thought he killed somebody. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Like,
I thought. Go ahead.
I was just waking up, so I'm kind of foggy, and like I just see everyone. I see we have a group chat, and I just see people like, "Yo, Chris, look at this," and I go to the recipes. No, I see them talk about Cash, and people. And AO was taking a victory lap. So I was like, "Oh, something crazy must have happened." And I go to the recipes page. That's where I go for all my news. Just follow recipes. Make sure you subscribe to us. Chat like too. And I see aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. With a firearm. I'm like, oh my god, this nigga done blicked somebody down.
Yo, I was I thought it was gonna be like aggravated assault, manslaughter. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like,
yeah,
Yo, I was like, what the fuck?
So basically, Cash Wheeler is out here being a menace to society on the streets of Florida. But on the good news for FTR fans and people who really want this FTR Bucks match, at the moment, Cash has not been asked to surrender his passport. Usually when you get arrested for crimes and stuff like that, you get your passport taken away so you don't flee the country or flee wherever you're at. So at the moment, yeah, you won't be a flight risk. But at the moment, as is right now, Cash will... If they get everything sorted out by Wembley, he will be able to go to Wembley and wrestle, which I know a lot of people are hoping for. I'm only hoping that he can go just because it's the Bucks, and I don't know if they can find like a suitable replacement in this time, because Tony Khan's already had to change his card fucking 20 times. But yeah, it's
Hey, you seen that one tweet?
It's one of the crazy situations.
You seen that one tweet that was like, let Aussie Open win at the beginning on the 0 hour, and then have them do like a super match with the Bucks later on. Like, what, bro? Why would the Bucks wrestle 2 matches? No, my fault. I tweaking, but no, bro. They were like, they were like, let Aussie Open win in the 0 hour, and then let them go on to face the Bucks. And I was like, bro, even if we did that and it was like a super good match, like it was one of the best matches of all time, who would care? It's not FTR, bro. It's not FTR. That's not what the people wanted. And people would complain and cry and just bitch about it for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So.
And they already bitching about the card as is. So imagine one of the marquee matches on it getting took out because Cash want to be a fucking idiot 9 days before. Like anything they did, it would probably be very good, but it just would not hit the same. It is what it is.
And then even that, if like elite fans, we won't be satisfied, bro. We won't be fucking satisfied. We want them to go back to the top of the mountain of the tag team division by beating FTR. Because right now, as it is, they're at the top of the mountain on the tag team division. They want to knock them off and get back. And who else would they beat besides FTR? No other tag team is as heated as FTR and the Young Bucks right now. So
Yeah, it just won't hit the same.
Yeah. Also, it's like as much as purists especially love to make jokes at the expense of FTR, Find the Revolver, as some are calling them nowadays. Um, I still want this match because I do think FTR at the moment are at the top of their games. Sadly,
yeah,
and the Bucks. There's been a lot of people doubting the Bucks recently because they haven't been emphasized in the tag division in like almost a year. They haven't been having like barn burners in the tag division because they're not wrestling, opponents up to the level. The last two opponents are the Hardys. On Top Flight, and I love Top Flight, but let's be honest here. Top Flight, the Hardys, and the Guns are their last three tag team opponents. So they haven't been able to do what they need to do. But I do hope this match still goes on. I hope not Dax. If this was Dax, oh my god.
Oh my god, I would have got diabolical.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't even have to need niggas to wake me up. I would have woke myself up. God would have woke me up.
You would have rose up like the Undertaker.
I would have been in no matter what, bro.
But yeah, this is like one of the craziest situations to happen in wrestling, and this has been like a really weird year. I don't want to be like 2023 wrestling, but it really has been like a weird year. 2022 is also weird. But hopefully this doesn't jeopardize anything at Wembley. Hopefully the locker room can come together and not be freaks. That'd be good. But it's a weird situation. How do y'all feel about it? All jokes aside, you know what I mean?
I feel my thing is like with the Bucks thing that you mentioned, people being down on the Bucks because they had a low rating on okay, bro, we have to be like serious. Every single main event that the Guns have been a low rated main event. Not saying they're horrible talents, not saying they're bad as talents. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you're right, like they're a good act, charisma and personality wise. But bro, if people aren't checking for the Guns and they aren't checking and your favorite wrestler is wrestling them, that doesn't mean they're gonna watch. They might just be like, yeah, I catch the clips of what the Bucks did in the match tomorrow. So it's just like, well, you can't sit here and act like the Bucks star power is washed or act like the Bucks aren't at the top of the mountain anymore just because they literally have not had a whole tag feud this entire year. They were in a group feud, not a tag feud. If you let them do what they were doing 2 years ago and get back to the top of the mountain where they're having banger tag team matches every week, then then all these niggas saying their star power is diminished will look fucking dumb. So
yeah, like all they gotta do is get in the ring with someone that's on their level and they can remind y'all what's up. Like that's the bottom line. Like they were doing trios, the whole best of 7 stuff at the top of the year with Death Triangle, and then they did the whole BCC Elite stuff, the whole Hangman reunion, Blood and Guts. That took up a lot of time that they could have been using in the tag division, and then tag division is just now starting to get back up under his feet after having a really rough stretch there. Like FTR is doing pretty decent stuff on because they're actually defending the belts for once. I'll say that much. And the Bucks are back. Aussie Open's back healthy. And the Bucks are probably going to win the titles at Wembley, hopefully. So everything's going to be all right.
No, Marcus, you can't say that anymore because remember they've had like five title defenses in 1 month. So you can't say that.
Better than what they were doing before, which was not defending them at all.
Yeah, I mean, bro, to the Bucks, I'm not even going to say to the defense. To the defense of me really wanting the Bucks in the tag division, they just main evented a pay-per-view for at Double or Nothing. They were in a stable feud, so I cannot get mad at like they're not wrestling tag matches when they're in a stable feud. And they get the main event Double or Nothing. They get to main event all these Dynamites. trio stuff and all that. They were having great trios matches with Omega at the start of the year. The Death Triangle series, the House of Black match, the matches with Top Flight and AR Fox. They were having great trio stuff, but people don't really count trios in the tag because it was not 2-on-2. It doesn't matter, I guess. But
Right.
yeah, I hope Cash could be a functioning member of society by this time All In is here, so we can have this match. I think
Hey,
Cody
man,
Khan should
all
also
we got-
punish Cash
all we got-
and make sure the Bucks win.
And make sure you lay down, Cash. I only got a couple requests. So, Cash,
Let's
your
get
ass
it.
better lay down. Oh, read super chat real quick.
All right, let's get into these super chats.
O'Shea, Lil Ice Cube, $1.99 super chat, free cash. Daddy CM Punk would be sad. You are a freak. This dude
Bro,
is like,
that nigga's
I've
a
never
freak.
seen a celebrity be
Freak.
freakish about
That
wrestling.
nigga's a freak.
No, for sure. I ain't
Mark
never like.
Holloway. Go ahead, Marcus.
You want?
I would say like the apple ain't falling far from the tree in the Jackson family, dog. Like Ice Cube, we already know
they're freaks, bro.
how he on.
Right.
Little Ice Cube being a damn freaky ass drone, like it's not that far fetched. The apple ain't falling far from the tree. The whole family, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Mean Mark Calloway. Shout out Trump is what he also meant to say. $5 super chat. Crying tears of joy for my boy Cash, committing the godly act of making the business tough again. Hey man, someone's saying Arn Anderson gave Cash a little push. You know him and the Bats love their brainbusters. D-Maz, $5 super chat. Keep that thug Cash Wheeler away from those wholesome Christian boys, Matt and Nick Jackson. Facts, bro. It's just, this wouldn't have happened if they had a good mentor or a couple of good mentors in the Jackson brothers who just like put their hands on Cash, like, no, turn the cheek.
Talk to him.
I'm not a Christian man myself, but shout out to them Christian boys from Ranch Cucamonga.
Hey man, all I know is 9 days away. If for the biggest event in front of their lives, know what the Young Bucks would have did? They would have hung out with their children. They would have read their Bibles, dropped their kids off at school, and be functioning members of society. Unlike that dog, Daniel Wheeler.
Cash real lucky I wasn't around.
Beyond the snitch, I'm a tattletailing motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, you lucky.
Cash will pull a gun on me. I'm calling the FBI. I don't think Cash doesn't have kids or a wife, does he? Well, he might have a wife. He doesn't have kids, I know, right? I'm not wrong.
Yes, he does.
Boy, I'm crying. Who's gonna feed his dog?
Him and Larry can't go on TV on the weekends no more.
Bold Brass, $20 super chat. Appreciate you, homie. Yo, I was front row for Dynamite and FTR ball pushed me out of the way to get into the ring. I'm thinking of pressing charges. Also, I'm curious to ghosts. Listen, bro, you have our full support. I know that was traumatizing. That thug pushed you and made you feel helpless. Go on and press some charges.
Yeah, we stand with Bold Brash over here on UnPurists for sure.
That's bruh. $7 super chat. I saw this news dropped on a Friday, and I knew that if God's real, he watches this show. I like FTR, but still need y'all to clown this dude. 7-star Doc.
Amen.
The corrections.
Listen,
listen. I know we're all making jokes, right? Imagine if Cash was black. There's no way people would not have been like, yo, fire this thug.
Yo, it would have gotten crazy on the timeline.
Imagine AR Fox just pulls out just a fucking Glock and points it at somebody. Bro, first of all, he would have been shot on sight by the cops. So, Cash, you're lucky. Shout out, thank you for the $7. Shout out to everyone super chatting so far. We appreciate them. $50 super chats. We'll sing any song you want. $100 super chats. I don't know. We don't have a stipulation for that, but we will sing 2 songs you want, I guess, because that's 50, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. 115 watching. 115 watching. Keep running it up. Keep running it up. We should be at 100
Will
likes.
Chisholm, $5 super chat. This is what happens when your boys with CM Punk. Thank you. See, listen, CM Punk is straight edge, right? But if he was a real, if he had some weed, if Cash Wheeler just had a little dope, just smoked a little joint before he left the house, I promise he wouldn't be in this situation because he would have been chilled. He would have been mellowed. He would just been chilling, bro. Is weed legal in Florida, Marcus?
No, but like people's doing it anyway.
Oh,
Who
oh, yeah, who cares, bro? No one's fucking doing traffic stops like that on a white man, anyways. He would have been chilled out. He would have mellowed out. Well, I don't even think Cash is straight edge because I've seen them niggas drink like tequila and stuff. But you know what I mean. You know CM Punk is peer pressuring them. Reverse peer pressuring.
No, bro.
Thank you for the $5.
He beat that nigga up because CM Punk is a hothead, bro. You can't even, bro. We can't even talk about like G1 results anymore without CM Punk doing some weird shit and fighting somebody.
That's what I'm saying. And the G1 was golly at the end too. And the first thing we hear, CM Punk banning niggas from collision.
Also, check out our new merch. As Monty just dropped it in the chat. Check out our new merch. Godly merch.
Facts.
And
anyone who is going to the Houston, the Houston Dynamite that's going to be at the new Rosenberg Fort Bend Center, if you are wearing our merch there, I will also be wearing the pink hoodie. Pull up to me. We'll take some pictures. I doubt we have any fucking fans in Houston. I don't fucking know anyone in Houston who watches wrestling.
Pull up the graphic. Show the merch.
Yeah, pull that up. Pull that up.
But yeah, bro, if we see you on TV wearing our merch, you know we're gonna post you on the big page. We'll retweet it and all that. Appreciate everyone. The all in it shirts are limited time things. So go ahead and copy one of those. Yeah, we're gonna get some other merch soon, probably. Some more brand likely merch, mainly the Hooper merch, some UnPurists merch, some worldwide merch, probably. But yeah, we appreciate it. I've seen people who have DM'd me their orders so far, so that's really dope. Friends who have bought stuff, thank you, everyone. We really appreciate the support.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that you've all been here on this journey with us since the beginning. And new fans, thank you too. We really do have a fire fan base. We all are very appreciative of. Shout out to y'all, man. Look at the pink. Oh my God. And breast cancer awareness month coming up. Come on now.
More now.
Every 100th order.
Yeah.
Every 100th order, we will put in some of Evil's tears into the orders. So,
hey man, real nigga like me, I'm rocking that pink hoodie on my camera and shit, boy. That shit is godly.
Bruh, another $5 super chat. Cash a dude who grew up with a rough childhood in NC. I'm shocked this was all it was. Driving like a jerk and flashing a tool is nothing in Florida. Yeah, it really isn't. Like, I'm actually surprised this is like a big deal. I know it's a big deal because this is like a public figure, but there's like wars going on in Florida, like especially in Jacksonville. Like Marcus will tell you, like, bro, it's crazy in Jacksonville, bro. Like insane.
Nah, nigga got smoked on the damn I-95 right by my house 2 days ago too about that shit. They got shot at work at Amazon. Everybody getting rolled up and packed around you. It is what it is.
Florida just does something to your like psyche. Just like it tells you, be a menace, be a thug, do something like just do something weird.
Be a menace, be a thug.
Oh my God.
I know that the Glock was talking to Cash Wheeler like the Goblin, like the Green Goblin.
Little nigga.
Yo,
you gonna let that nigga punk you like that? You gonna let that nigga punk you like that?
Shoot him.
What would CM Punk do? You know, so. But you know, stuff happens. So looks like it's nothing got physical Looks like he didn't shoot anybody. That would have been crazy, bro. Imagine he just blicked somebody down. What would I don't know.
Bro, imagine like the first
Ronald?
collision.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say? Oh, I was gonna say, imagine like the first collision back. It's like what happened with Benoit on his death episode. They're just like Tony Khan's just like, ladies and gentlemen, due to Cash Wheeler murdering somebody on the highway, I have officially decided to strip FTR of the World Tag Team Championships. That would be fucking crazy, bro.
How? I'm gonna get into this later. We're gonna talk about Edge a little bit later. I kind of forgot. Ronald DeSantis, good friend of Joe Herbert, $2 super chat. Vote for me 2024. I'll keep cash away for good. You got my vote.
Hey, man.
In there.
I'm considering it.
Even though you're a freak who doesn't think gay people deserve rights, putting away cash is a bigger a bigger thing, I fear.
Cash Wheeler is a bigger epidemic, sadly.
I better see that man doing chain gang time of Destin. That's all I need.
I was just before the pod watching 60 Days In. Cash Wheeler.
They gonna kick it with V12.
Nah.
Everything.
That Cash ate that honey bun on his bed. You know what that means.
Oh no.
$2 super chat. Somebody gotta talk to Evil Muno. That man's sick. Listen, bro, I'm all for FTR batting and I'm making jokes about the situation, but nigga, what are you doing? You are his coworker, bro. Like, bro, stop being a freak. Evil Uno?
Yo, 100%. 100%. Is Rampage live tonight or is it taped?
It's taped.
Taped, right?
It's taped.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro, back in the day, it would have walked in that fucking locker room Saturday on Collision and it would beat that nigga and threw him out the locker room, bro. What are you doing?
Yo,
Beat that
me, Undertaker, would not have gone for this.
Hey, fat boy. You thought you want to do that about me one more time?
What they would do? DS did the one because they would put him in a box and set that bitch with Ring of Honor on it.
I'm putting your big ass in wrestler's court.
Yo, bro. I just know.
You gotta buy everybody else Twinkies.
Twinkies. Not Twinkies.
I just know Tony Khan gave Evil Uno the stern talking to, and he's probably on the phone with Cash like, oh my God, I hope you're okay, Cash. Oh my God, I hope you're okay. Cash, I hope you're okay, Cash. Listen, bro. We just want this locker room to not be freaks, bro. Like, what are we doing here? And then, like, why are you tweeting your apology in character? That's not sincere, Uno.
Like, bro, we can see you.
Didn't know. What do you mean you didn't know? Yes, you did know.
Nigga, we can see you.
This is why see WWE does shit and gets away with it, and like everybody looks past it because it's WWE. They've done horrible shit for decades, but it's like AEW within the last 12 months, almost 12 months, has had some of the worst press ever, and you're not making it any better by just continuing to be freaks on Twitter, bro. It's enough's enough.
That's the thing, right?
Go ahead.
As you know, some of us at UnPurists talk to some people in the business. There are more things, and WWE and AEW both, that just have not got out to the press that would be, people would lose their minds. But the people who are in these situations are not going on Twitter or talking to people on Twitter like, yo, go ahead and tweet about this, blah, blah, blah. Of course, some just like back when back during Brawl Out, like right before Brawl, bro, there was like 20 people in AEW who asked for their release, right? But the only people that was public was Malachi and Buddy, like just all the NXT guys. But it was more than just the NXT guys. People were like on some, Triple H's good now, WWE good. Let me try to get out my contract stuff, but it just never came out because them dudes weren't being freaks. I just feel like a lot of the reason why the public perception of AEW is down more than it has been in recent years is because of Twitter, because of like the workers being freaks on Twitter. And it's mostly just bench riders being freaks, bro. So Evil Uno, I don't know, bro. I guess I know you're mad that your proposed match ain't happening no more. You got reelected to Honor Club, so I would be mad too. But
It's crazy.
you just got a new contract, bro. Don't be a freak.
Bro, it's also the last thing is just like, bro, we always go. I gotta be like, I can't be one-sided or biased, bro. If I can say this shit about CM Punk, I can say it about other people, bro. We gotta stop this. Just like how every time we AEW does great press, like the episodes are good as fuck. Like that one episode where it was Kenny versus Vikingo, and then everybody was like, oh my god, what a good episode of Dynamite. It did a good rating, and fucking CM Punk dropping the IG story. It's like, bro, if we can say stop doing that, then it's also time to stop the fucking tweets, the shots out on Twitter, bro. It makes nothing better. It helps nothing.
It doesn't, bro. Just shut
want AEW to be at the top, to be looked at as a good company that, you know what I'm saying? Like, their employees don't do bullshit. That's not gonna help nobody.
Like, it's 9 days from your biggest show ever, and it's gonna be the biggest crowd in the history of wrestling. Just shut the fuck up for 9 days and just be normal people.
9 days. 9 days.
If you can't do that, then there's no helping you. Like, just shut the fuck up, please.
Yeah. But yeah, do we have any other super chats? If not, we will get into. All right, before we get, I don't think we have any super chats. So before we, yes, we do actually. Red Raider Dre, $5 super chat. Cash was listening to Glock in My Lap by 21. That's how I know this shit's serious. As always, shout out to y'all, the brand. Buy the merch, by the way. Appreciate you, Dre. Shout out to homie. Yeah, buy the merch. It's good merch. It's kind of simplistic, but that's what makes it good merch. Bro, $2 super chat. Cash thing has bricks on a TL. Scared, man. Hey, man, I wouldn't want a thug coming in my home country either.
My country, yeah. Don't let that thug walk anywhere near my fish and chips.
Oh my God. Hey, man, y'all got 22. That's all I need to say.
The Custodian BPJ, $5 super chat. All I know is the Young Bucks would never jeopardize the biggest tag match in history of wrestling because they are good Christian boys. Sweep. Shout out to the Custodian. Shout out.
Hey, Brian, the fucking go get the towels back at the PC, bro. You're not off your job. Go ahead.
I'm crying. Taking breaks.
Go ahead and set that ring up for it.
You got pinned by Braun Strowman's threat, brother.
That's crazy.
We got the last super chat for now. Let me see before we get into the next one.
Yeah, that's the last one.
Draft time.
All right, so briefly, before we get into the draft, actually, just briefly, I just want to say shout out to Tetsuto Naito.
Yeah.
He had himself probably like just a godly 2 days of wrestling. He got 6 stars. Count them, 6 stars for Ospreay versus Naito. Would I give it 6 stars? Personally, no. I would have given it 5. I give it 5 though, on my personal spreadsheet. But I think he deserves a 6. This is the second 6-star match this year behind Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay 2, which got 6.25, I believe. It is higher than the first Kenny Omega Ospreay match at Wrestle Kingdom, actually, which got 5.75, I think. And then the next night against Okada.
The second one got 6.
Yeah, you're right. And then the next night, 2 nights in a row, by the way. I don't know if there's ever been a time where someone's broke the scale for an deserved star rating twice in a row, like 2 days in a row. It might have been, I don't know. But the next night against Okada, he had a 5. What they get? 5 and a quarter, or 5.5?
Yeah, 5 1/4.
All right, so shout out to Naito. He was also the Wrestler Appearance of the Week. So this might be the greatest weekend of his career.
Wasn't
You know,
you?
I was down on Naito a little bit. I'll be honest.
Apologize.
The Forbidden Door performance really put a sour taste in my mouth. I was like, "Oh, brother, this nigga got a shirt on."
Apologize.
But actually, I was going to tonight. I was going to debut the new UnPurists intro, what I will be doing from now on. But I was like, let me wait for AO. It will be a rendition of the LIJ call out that Naito does. So tune in for that next week when AO is back. So just quick shout out to Naito for proving the doubters, including myself, wrong. Shout out Stardust Poppy. Also, right quick before the draft, Edge is reportedly having his last match in WWE tonight. WWE's been going on social media and being like, yeah, it's probably, retirement, all that. Sources who I cannot mention think that Edge is AEW bound. He has close relationships with a lot of people there, including Christian, of course, FTR, of course. That's just a rumor. What you say?
He just posted a picture with Dax last night.
Oh yeah. Also, the Hardys Dax is posting stuff about him, posting pictures with him. It's just reported. Who knows? Tonight he could be like, "I'm not going anywhere." Blah blah blah. But that's just what's being reported. He also today his trailer for his new Percy Jackson show came out where he's playing Ares. So it's a big role day for Edge. I'm not the biggest Edge fan. But if he does come to the dub, I will give him a chance. But I will still be harsh on him, like I am on all of the people I have agendas against. But yeah, that's all we want to talk about. Just little quick things on Naito and Edge. Now, let's get to drafting now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Righty.
All right, so here's how it goes, right? This is a 10-round draft.
Yes.
Between the three of us, between AEW and WWE. We will also be doing a snake draft. So the person who goes last, once they make their pick, they make another pick, and it goes, snake, like a snake. Like a snake. Marcus will be having the first pick in this draft. Rob will be having the second pick. And I will be having the third pick. And then someone will make sure we got who everyone picked, and you, the fans, will decide who had the best draft. Winner gets nothing but respect and honor as the best drafter on UnPurist. I got this idea from, of course, our good friends at Dumb Guy Live, who do multiple Joshi drafts, Puro drafts. Shout out Dumb Guy Live every Tuesday. Fuck NXT. You watch Dumb Guy Live over here.
We will also put up a poll on our Twitter, which is at UnPuristWP. We will also be putting on our Twitter a poll between our roster, Chris's roster, Marcus's roster, and my roster. And we will list them all the members on it for the people who have not watched this episode. So,
all right. So Marcus, you have the first pick in the draft. WWE versus AEW. Anyone you can select. Women included. So don't be a misogynist, guys. And go ahead, make your first pick, brother.
Thank you for allowing me to have the first pick in this draft, fellas. So, without further ado, there's a lot of guys, a lot of gals on both rosters that are very deserving of my consideration to be my top choice. But there can only be one. And with that being said, with the first pick in the 2023 UnPurists draft, your boy Good Job Marcus selects Kenneth Jerome Aloysius Brown Omega.
Damn.
That's
write it down.
That's a great pick. And in my opinion, the best wrestler in the world, if not the second best, to Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is not in this draft, so I think Kenny Omega is by far the best wrestler on the board, and Marcus took him. That was a great pick. Just sweet and simple. Yo, give me the best pick on the board. Great job, Rob. Let's go ahead and what's your pick, brother? You know.
Well, you know, when you're drafting and when you're picking a roster, you always want to pick the top guy in the industry. You always want to pick the number one. Who's gonna draw me the most money? Who's gonna make me bring us to the absolute forefront of the industry? And right now, there is no man that is at the forefront of this industry like a man who wasn't before a month ago, pinned in 3 years. A man who has been your undisputed WWE Universal Champion, your tribal chief, the one, the big dog, Roman Reigns. Come on now. What y'all thought it was? Y'all thought I was going to pick like Chris Jericho or something, nigga? What the fuck?
Sounds bad. I don't know.
What?
That's a strong pick. Your droneness was showing a little bit, but strong pick at that. Who's writing all this down? Are you, Rob?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
All right. With the third pick in the UnPurists draft, I'll be taking a man who he has some doubters. I was once one of these doubters, but he has taken a step and he is involved in the greatest story going on in wrestling today. My third pick is the current AEW World Heavyweight Champion of the world. My pick is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Damn.
Hey,
We're doing big business over here. A ratings draw. He's been in Wembley, so I think he should main event my first pick in my draft. Also, since this is a snake draft, I will also be having the next pick. So with my fourth pick, I will be taking drum roll, please. Okay. Thank you. I will be taking the Beast Incarnate.
Fuck.
Brock Lesnar.
that's hard.
Damn,
That was a strong
bro.
first two picks.
Damn, bro. All right,
Rob, you're up, buddy.
All right, hold on. 1 second. All right, Brock Lesnar. I'm gonna put it in the chart on notes, and then I'm gonna screenshot it and post it on the page. That's how we're gonna do this. But you hit me with a big one there because Brock was definitely on my list of people to grab. But as I already picked from the number one promotion in this industry, the top of the industry, I think I might want to go, I might be going a little lower, but we're going to pick from an entirely different roster. And the man I'm going to pick next has had most of Roman Reigns' best matches in the promotion. And my next pick, I am picking the American Dragon. Now, one of the greatest WrestleMania moments of all time, because I was there. Bryan Danielson. Come on now.
Good ass pick right there.
All right. Bryan Danielson.
All right, so my roster, that's a good pick. That's really good, actually. Want him bad, but fuck it. So on my roster, I have the undisputed number one in-ring wrestler in the entire world. So if you have somebody at the top of your roster of that caliber, you need somebody on his level. My guy, he's going to bring a whole different style, a whole different level of violence that AEW ain't quite seen yet. And in my promotion, things are going to be a little different with him. So without further ado, may I introduce to you the Ring General.
Oh, shit.
Gunther. But in my promotion, He's going back to Walter. He's getting his titties back. We here.
Damn.
Fuck. That's a tough pick. Fuck. I on my list too. You also have another pick, Marcus, since it's a snake draft. So go ahead and make your next pick.
This is an easy one right here.
Rob, you really fucked up picking going second.
I'm able to double dip and I'm gonna boost up my heel roster a little bit. So I'm gonna go with the top shelf gunslinger, the leader of the Bang Bang Gang, Switchblade, Jay Whitehall.
You
Fuck, bro. He was like,
you mean the man that couldn't follow Will Ospreay in the main event of the Tokyo Dome?
Not too much. The man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden and the United Center.
No, he didn't. Madison Square Garden is sold out because they thought Kenny Omega was going to be there.
Hey, did he main event? Did he main event?
Oh my God, bro.
Cry.
Yeah, he did. People were walking out. That's why.
That's Matt Taven's fault, not him. That's all Matt Taven's fault.
Fuck? No.
Blame Bully Ray, blame Matt Taven, blame ROH doing whatever they was doing. That was not on my mans. Not too much.
Walter and Jay White. All right.
Damn.
Now, for my pick, I'm gonna go back to the AEW roster real quick, and I've been looking at this guy all draft. They told him in the WWE he could never be a top heel. He could never be a world champion. Vince McMahon said it himself on Steve Austin's podcast. But he has proven multiple people wrong. Has one of Roman's best title defenses right now in his current reign. That man is your Ring of Honor world champion, Claudio Castagnoli. Come on now.
That's what's up. Rob got a little something cooking here.
Okay, Rob.
You do your thing.
That was a good pick.
Solid.
But
Solid B grade.
I think my next two picks are even better.
Shit.
Fuck, I already know what he's doing.
I will be taking the Death Rider, the purveyor of violence, the blue-eyed brawler, John Moxley. Just to add to that, I want to, on my roster, the first match will be John Moxley versus Brock Lesnar, and we will fix that atrocious WrestleMania 32 match.
I hope so.
And with my next pick, since this is a snake draft, Rob, get fucked. I will be taking adrenaline in my soul. I am picking Cody Rhodes. For my next pick.
You're supposed to got some drags going on.
Picking the 3-star general.
That man saw that
First 5-star AEW match, by the way. First 5-star AEW match, by the way.
Oh, brother.
Okay.
Overrated. Listen. You're gonna picking the tribal chief's cup is crazy, but doesn't matter because it's my turn now. But with my next pick, we're gonna go back to the WWE side. This man has never gotten a fair shake in the WWE. He was always told he was too small. All the internet people telling him that he couldn't cut a promo, that he couldn't work. Ladies and gentlemen, in my promotion, he will be a top-tier babyface. Without even having to speak, without even having to talk. And that man's name is Ricochet. Greatest black indie wrestler of all time. The greatest black wrestler of all time.
Tessa Blanchard's
Did
ex.
you say Ricochet?
Yes, Ricochet.
Tessa Blanchard's ex?
Ricochet this early in the draft is crazy, and I love Rico.
Hey,
listen. Let me cook.
All right, Marcus.
all right. So the heel side of my roster is looking a little heavy right now, but the babyface side with Kenny is looking good. So, but the age of the roster It's getting up there a little bit. So I'm gonna go with some youth. I'm gonna go with someone who's going to be a top babyface of this promotion, and he's going to be the face of wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my favorite white boy from the Mid-Atlantic, Hangman Adam Page.
That's a good pick. That is a smart, just a good pick right there.
And then your
And
next
I'm
pick,
sure your
Mark.
next pick will also be good, Mark. So who's your next pick after Big Hangman?
All right, so I'm gonna need somebody to fill out my mid card and be one of those top guys. So I'm gonna give this man a fair shake. Recently, he's been putting on some good matches on television, but he's never really gotten that opportunity to really break out and be what he can be. We're gonna free this man from the shackles of the warehouse in Orlando, the home of Cash Wheeler's crimes. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, bring me Ilya Dragunov.
Oh my fucking
Oh,
god, bro. Damn. Yo, we get okay, yeah, and also tag teams count as one pick, not you don't have to both. Yeah, so
all right. Well,
pick
that's a fire two picks,
all right, so
Marcus.
current rosters at the time. Let's check the rosters. Okay. Kenny Marcus roster is Kenny, Walter, Jay White, Hangman, and who did you just pick again, Marcus?
Dragunov.
Ilya.
And then Chris's roster is MJF, Lesnar, Mox, Cody, and who else did you say? There's one more. I know I'm missing. I think
Wait, I'm
there's
missing
one
someone.
Yeah, MJF, Brock, Mox, Cody, and because you should have 5. And then because
No, I still have 4. I still only have 4. Snake draft. I 2 picks each time.
Okay. Yeah, two. All right. So and then my roster is Roman, Danielson, Claudio, and Ricochet. But Marcus. Okay, so Marcus just went with my next pick. Listen, every roster needs a strong tag team division. And I think the only way you could have a strong tag division is with one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the greatest tag team of this generation. My next pick, sorry, Marcus, but I'm taking the Young Bucks.
Hey man, I got something for that. Don't worry. I got a tag team on my sleeve. Don't even trip.
Next tag team.
Man, that's back to back good picks from both of my my fellow GMs here. I might have to do something a little outside my comfort zone. I hate to do this, guys. Forgive me. Hey yo, but with my next pick, I will be taking Phil Brooks, CM Punk.
Shit.
God.
CM Punk is drafted?
As much as it pains me, CM Punk will add a depth of star power to my roster, and I will have him under control. I'm a better boss than Tony Khan, so he will be under control. But with my next pick, I'm feeling a little I'm feeling a little spicy, just a little kumata, as some would say. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
So, with my next pick, I will be taking the greatest luchador who has been introduced to an American audience, Rey Mysterio Jr. will be joining my roster.
That's a shrewd pickup, Christopher. I fuck with that.
Speaking of luchadors, I already have the greatest tag team of this generation. And what would it be if I didn't have the greatest tag team of this generation's rival tag team? That's why I'm taking the Lucha Brothers. Come on now.
That's true. That's true.
Come on,
How
bro.
big is it?
It's yours. And then you go twice.
All right. So I see us beefing up this tag team division, and I love this. I love what we're doing here. So, without further ado, I'm going to add some thugs from North Carolina to my roster. So, without further ado, the bald terrorist Osama bin Harwood.
Oh my God.
And Daniel Thugnificent Wheeler. Fuck the rest. FTR.
Fuck.
That's a damn. I know what I'm gonna have to do with my next pick. But you got another pick, Rob? I mean, Marcus. So who you going with?
No, he got another pick.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's what I said.
Since Rob doubled up on tag teams, I think I'm gonna do the same here. Actually.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna add a little international flavor to my tag division. Them boys from the British penal colony, Aussie Open.
Okay. I see y'all building your tag divisions. I like that. Rob, your next pick?
Now, we talk about the greatest brother tag teams of all time. I already have two of the greatest brother tag teams of all time. Now, I know they just broke up, but Jey Uso as a single star when I need him can work. My bloodline will be way better than that bullshit they were doing on SmackDown, breaking them up. That's why my next pick, down since day one, the Uso brothers. Hey man, listen. I only build money making stars, money making rosters. This roster can make you millions.
I ain't gonna lie.
I see y'all beefing up your tag divisions, and your singles division is looking pretty good too. But some people call me the greatest feminist of all time. So I will be the first man to take a women's wrestler off the board. And for this pick, it was kind of hard. But I've decided that I will be taking Io Sky with my first pick and make her the ace of my women's division. And then every star needs that rival. So I would then be taking Hikaru Shida to really just have the best women's division in the world by taking the two champs, two Joshi performers who are just amazing at what they do. So just two back-to-back women's wrestlers for my pick, and yeah.
Okay, so when we're talking like groups like stables or whatever, are we doing? You have to take the tag team and then the singles guy individually, or you can pick the group.
You can pick them individually if you want, but it's up to you.
So I'm just asking. I'm not about to pick one. I'm just asking. We're doing it like that. All right.
We can do it like that.
Damn, I'm searching these rosters. And AEW side looking kind of crazy, but that's neither here nor there. No, actually, it's not looking kind of crazy. You know why? Because we have a man who was slighted in one promotion, but now he's starting to be right back at the top. Right back at the top. The king of television. The Samoan submission machine. Samoa Joe is my next pick in the draft. Now look, hey, Joe can still move sometimes. And Joe can still have great. He was literally having 4 1/4 with Darby Allin earlier this year. Come on, man.
All right, that's true. I like that.
Chris picked Io and Shida. No, we cannot pick whole groups. Yeah, I was about to say about it.
Yeah, no.
I ain't doing that. No.
Oh, Joe. All right, let's get into some
Bam.
super chats.
255019, $2 super chat. Got my tickets for the Houston show. Wait, I did not know they went on sale. I might have to get them now. Shout out Bam. Shout out to that Houston show. I think I will be going to. This opening match for Rampage is gas. Don't miss it. Phoenix was Commander. The homie Dream, who went to the show, said it was like amazing, and that Commander got a standing ovation after. So I would not be missing.
Marcus,
Bam.
Bam.
Another $2 super chat. Go ahead, Marcus. You can read this one, Mark. Kiss.
Said what Bam said. Marcus won already. Sorry, Chris and Rob. Hey man, I only picked the best. Not now. To be fair, Chris got a fire ass women's division so far. He cooking up. Rob got fire tag division. I got none but hoopers in my singles though. So we gonna get it straight. Don't even worry.
Yeah.
Zay Naughty, $5 super chat. Chris, you're funniest ever. Twitter bit was using the Django / Samuel Jackson gif when defending Jericho. Literally tearing up now we're missing. Yeah, that's one of my favorite jokes of all time, bro. I just be watching Django sometimes and just be like, yo, this man really is out here. Samuel Jackson is really just like, this is his funniest character.
Niggas be watching Django for fun.
That's fucking crazy. I watched that shit once. I was like, bro, I don't think Samuel L. Jackson's acting right now. He too much in his bag.
Pizza Dog, $5 super chat. Hey guys, loving the show like always. Keep up the hard work like always. Support trans rights. Thank you, Pizza Dog, the official mascot on UnPurists. 100% support trans rights. Support LGBT rights. Support all human rights. It's hard for people who are trans people and just people part of the LGBT community outright nowadays. There's laws trying to stop them from having their rights, and there's people who think what people want to be themselves is like diabolical or something against God, when it's just people who want to be themselves. So just be nice to everyone if you can. There's organizations and donation places where you can donate to help these rights. Also, Maui food banks, if you can donate to them too. If you have the resources, just donate to something that you feel like is good and something that serves a purpose, and help people if you can and if you are willing. 100%. Thank you for the super chat, Pizza Dog. Now, was that our last super chat?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, back to the draft. I don't know who was going. I think it was Rob who was going to go.
I picked Samoa Joe last, so it was Marcus's turn.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to harken back to what Rob said before he picked Joe. A man who was slighted in one promotion is now right where he should be in another. This is one of the easiest picks I've ever made. One of my favorite wrestlers on the planet right now. One of the best characters in wrestling right now. One of the best in-ring performers, period, in the world right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Swerve Strickland. Welcome to my roster.
Fuck.
That's a great pick. Fuck. Ooh.
And your next one?
I go again or not?
No, yeah, yours.
All right, good. So, I got all the men's in my roster all set up so far. So it's time to dip into the ladies' bag.
Right.
This is an easy pick. I'm taking Bianca Belair.
Shit. She was literally like, fuck, man. Speaking of women, my roster has a great men's roster, but you can't have a good TV show, a very good TV show, TV product about catering to every single demographic. That's why I need myself a women's roster. My first pick, been doing beautiful Rampage on Ring of Honor TV all year. Just had one of the matches of the year, actually the year candidate. Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor.
Oh,
I am picking undefeated all year until she met Willow. Your Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Athena.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a great pick, man. I forgot all
Pick
Got
actually.
damn near all the Ring of Honor on my roster, nigga. All the Ring of Honor champions.
Yeah, that's a great pick. I'm kind of disappointed with myself for not picking Athena, but I think my next two picks will forgive myself. With my first pick, I will be picking a tag team who I think has been underrated by some people, some fans of the company they work in. A tag team who just has been improving, and now they're getting some new flair, some new spice to them. I will be choosing the people who want all the smoke.
Damn.
The Street Profits, Montez Dawkins.
Ah,
Oh, but wait, there's more. I will be also taking their new stable leader, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
God damn it.
Bro.
The new
No.
Hurt Business is all Chris Entertainment.
Damn.
Nah, you cooking right now, Chris. That's fire right there. That shit right there. Chris having a
Back to
comeback
you.
drive.
On. My next pick, I will be taking a woman who is at the top of the women's division on SmackDown right now. Well, not the very top, Io is, but whenever she comes back, there's a different energy in the room. You could say she's royalty. You could say she holds a legacy of one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. My next pick is Charlotte Flair. Hey, listen. Listen.
2 stars on TV cool to you?
16 times, baby. 16 to cry? Like, come on, man. I'm building something here. Chris?
On pay-per-view, sure.
No, Marcus. I think. Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah, it is me. So Bianca's looking a little lonely in my division right now, so I got to make it up to her. So I'm gonna give her one of the best Joshies in the world. I'm gonna give her Riho.
Ooh, I love Riho, by the way. Who you got with your next pick, bro? What you boasting now? Please don't take my pick.
Remember, this is going to 15.
I'm begging y'all don't take my next pick, bro. Well, who has the next pick? I forgot. Marcus got another one, right?
Marcus.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm gonna double dip in the women's division. I'm gonna go with let's see. Fuck it, Rhea Ripley. And I'm gonna have her actually wrestle.
That's a good pick to bullshit with.
She does wrestle though.
No, she doesn't. Rob, your pick.
Watch the product.
No.
Be serious.
No.
Be serious.
My next pick. Got to go back into the women's division. I need a solid women's roster. And with a solid women's roster, you have your monster heel champion like you have in Athena. But then you always need that protagonist. You always need the one that's gonna crawl, scrape, scratch from behind as the underdog and finally achieve her dreams. With my next pick is Willow Nightingale.
That's fine.
Come
on. Rock cooking a little bit with the women. I see you.
You know, I haven't picked. I need to pick someone who's just going to really bolster my division. This is someone who I think is very. You know, I'm surprised he slipped all the way through to the current pick. But I will be picking Darby Allin, the most reliable wrestler in the world, in my opinion. Um, he'll be having great matches with Bobby Lashley, great matches with Brock Lesnar. Oh, we might actually run Brock versus Darby at our first pay per view. Oh, that sounds yeah.
Swerve
Um,
versus Dragon, Swerve versus Heyman looking kind of crazy though.
Do you pick Darby?
yeah, I picked Darby.
Yeah, Darby.
Okay.
And what's my next pick?
You have the
This
next
one's
pick.
kind of tough, actually. But I love Lucha Libre. So I will be picking Bandito
I knew it.
to be the real son of Rey Mysterio.
Fuck.
Fuck. Shit. All right, how many women do? I'm gonna get one more woman that I need on this roster. She is not from Earth. She is your current TBS champion. My next pick is Chris Statlander.
Fire.
Come on now.
That's a good pick. Okay.
A lot actually.
Marcus?
All right. I'm gonna once again go back into my women's bag and I will take Asuka.
2023 Oscar. Interesting.
Not too much. All in.
2023, you're saying 2023 Oscar? She's still good. What?
She's still good, bro.
She's good. She's good. I don't know if she's go ahead, next pick.
I mean, my roster's really young, so I need a vet in here. So, yeah, what it is.
Yeah. I agree.
All right. So, I'm gonna go into the tag team bag here. FT Thug and Aussie Open are a little lonely here, so I will go into the WWE side of things, and I think I will go with Alpha Academy.
Fuck.
That was a good pick. I like that pick. I like that pick. I would have used Chad as a single star, but Otis has been improving. I like Alpha Academy as an act, so that's a really good pick.
Don't you worry, I got plans for Chad Gable, TNT champion run on the way.
Speaking of being held back, I think I'm going to pick a man, and I'm going to let him do what he was doing 3, 4, 5 years ago down in Orlando, Florida. Because my next pick is Limitless. My next pick is Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, 2023 Keith Lee is crazy.
That's so wild.
I can make
Whoa!
Keith Lee.
Oh my God!
I can make Keith Lee star again.
Thank you guys for leaving this guy to me. I already have one half of the main event of Wembley Stadium. Why can't I just go get the second half? And I will be taking Adam Bebe Cole for my next pick. Part of the greatest story going on in wrestling today. Proven ratings draw. So yeah. And then let me go ahead and bolster my women's division a little bit. I will be taking, and this pick is about age and is about up and coming. I will be taking Tiffany Stratus from NXT to be.
So that's your last pick. 1, 2, yeah.
Yes, Tiffany Stratton is my last pick. We are bolstering our women's division. We are making stars down here.
Oh no, that's not your last pick. That's your 14th. Tweaking.
Oh, okay, good. I low-key regretted it, but I can say that.
Counted the first name and the last name as 2 parts. My fault. So Tiffany Stratton. All right. Alrighty. All right, we have made it to the last pick in the draft. Now, last picks are always looked at as jokes. People that could never make it. People who have been cast aside look over, tossed aside. With my last pick is not going to be tossed to the side because my last pick, you're gonna laugh. My last pick is Johnny Gargano. Now, listen. I know people are gonna laugh. People are gonna sit here and make jokes, but Johnny Gargano's not bad. He's just not getting booked, and that doesn't make him bad. And
Sounds
when
bad
I
to me.
booked Johnny Gargano versus Roman Reigns for that world title,
Did this man just say Johnny Gargano?
cry about it. Y'all not moving. Y'all not up on business. All right, and then these will be the last picks. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are Marcus's last 2 picks.
All right. One will be a woman, one will be a young up and coming star on the men's side. So the women. All right. I'm up. So as women, bring me Jamie Hayter. And for the men, give me Daniel Garcia.
Damn.
Okay.
3, 4. All right. Nope. That wasn't my last pick. Yo, I keep counting. See what happens is I didn't number it, and I keep counting like first name, last name as 2 different as 2 people. My bad. With my actual last pick in the draft, I have one more pick. You got to give me a second. I need to look at this roster. Hold on. With my last pick, I'm going to choose. Why is nobody picked this guy? What the fuck? Oh, I'm taking Roosh. What the fuck? Roosh is just sitting there. I'm taking Roosh. Hey, what the fuck?
That's a good one, actually.
You know what? That inspires me. Roosh, man, what a great wrestler. So I will add his brother, Dragon Lee, to my team.
No, all right, Chris. I see you with that.
That's your last one, bro. That's 15.
Yeah, I'll take Dragon Lee on my last pick. That's cool with me.
Fuck. All right, this is Marcus's last pick.
This is my last pick. All right,
yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, no.
Right.
No. Your last one was your last pick.
Oh yeah. All right.
Should have numbered it. That's my bad. We'll do it the next. We'll number it the next time.
All right.
So the rosters are set. Marcus's roster, I have it right here, is composed of Kenny Omega, Walter, Jay White, Hangman, Dragunov, FTR, Aussie Open, Swerve Strickland, Bianca Belair, Riho, Rhea Ripley, Asuka, Alpha Academy, Jamie Hayter, and Daniel Garcia. My roster, the best roster, it consists of Roman Reigns, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Ricochet, the Young Bucks, the Lucha Bros, the Usos, Samoa Joe, Athena, Charlotte Flair, Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, Keith Lee, Johnny Gargano, and Roosh. Chris's roster, the last roster, consists of MJF, Brock Lesnar, Mox, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio Jr., Io Ishida, Street Profits, Bobby Lashley, Darby, Bandito, Adam Cole, Tiffany Stratton, and Dragon Lee.
Yeah.
Should have picked LA Knight, but I'm being serious. Chris, you taking the super chats or you want me to take them?
I'll take this one. Dumb Guy Lies Tuesday. Thank you, Mr. Shapiro. That is true. Dumb Guy Lies, Murph, Parker, Jamie, son. They do great things. They are the reason we're doing this draft because I was watching an old Joshi draft they did. And I was like, you know what? We don't got much to talk about today. Let's have us a little draft. So shout out to Dumb Guy Live on every Tuesday. Shout out to Worldwide every Monday. Shout out to UnPurists every Friday. What do we call this shit? What do we call the Thursday show?
The Thursday show. They don't have a name for the Thursday show.
No, we do. We call it doesn't have a name, but we call it something. The flagship show on Thursdays, and Sundays, Saturdays. Sometimes we have Face Off. I think I will be on Face Off this weekend. I think, and if I am, come through. I will be debating Ebu Isra, and I will be restore. I'll just be bringing honor to UnPurists like AO San has been doing 4-0. By the way, Big AO is 4-0 on that show. Cry. Well, thank you. And that commences our draft. We will be putting a poll up on the UnPurists page. Please vote. Just vote for who you think has the best roster. This is really fun. I appreciate everyone tuning in today. Marcus, Rob, thank you for being good host, good GMs. Thank you for engineering, Mark.
Tweet the poll. Hold on.
All I know is Streets is saying in these comments, your boy was GM of the year.
UnPurists fans are kind of, no, I can't say the word, but
you respect the fans?
Drop the tweet.
No.
Damn, disrespecting the UnPurists Galaxy. That's very unbecoming of you, O'Brien.
All right, and let me.
You put up my Rob.
I'm about to put the roster lists out. So, copy. Paste.
I already know, man.
Also, guys,
Monty's gonna no, I'm gonna screenshot it and put it as a picture on the tweet if I.
All right. Buy our merch, by the way. Thank you to everyone who's already bought some. I've been seeing the comments and I've been getting some DMs. Subscribe, super chat if you like the pod today. Even if you didn't like it, go ahead and subscribe to super chat. Big AO will be back next week. I'm pretty sure he just had something to do this weekend. Yeah, man. We appreciate everyone. Shout out to my Wi-Fi for being real nigga. Thank you. Dax Harwood is Cash Will is incarcerated, so my day's been going good. Hope everyone else has a great finish to the day. Hope you enjoy Rampage. I hope SmackDown is stinky.
SmackDown will be better than Rampage, sadly.
Yeah. Also, I will be having Among Us play along in the UnPurists Discord today. If you would like to be a part of that, just show up. I don't know what time, probably after Rampage. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you Marcus. Thank you Rob. Thank you Monty. And we are
drop this chat.
Shit.